Under Kenya's scorching sun and clear skies, about 60 kilometers south of Nairobi, Ann Watkins, a local farmer in Kajiado County, is learning a new technology called agrivoltaic.
If the white flies are also mingi sana.
The technique involves using solar panels to shed crops, harvest rainwater, and generate clean energy.
This is a new technology which saves on so much, and with the climate change, and especially with the solar production, I think with the solar it's free. We have to maximize to save again on climate change, and basically to save on costs, especially in those arid and semi-arid areas.
There is a lot of changes in weather. We are not even able to predict if it's going to rain, and if the rains come, they are not enough the way we expected them to be. And with this project, we are going to increase the productivity using less water. That is a plus for the farmers.
The agrivoltaic system has been used successfully in Western countries like the United States and Germany, but this is the first such project in Africa. Year-long research with scientists from the University of Sheffield in the United Kingdom, World Agroforestry and Kajiado-based Latia Agropreneurship Institute has yielded positive results for the project dubbed Harvesting the Sun Twice.
We had two plots. We have the control plot that is grown under the normal conditions. And what we were able to know is that after the analysis, we were able to get that the crops that were grown under the panels performed better. That is in terms of the quantity and the quality. Our cabbages under the panels were weighing up to 7 kilos, but the ones under the control plot, they were not able even to attain a weight of 4 kgs. Apart from that, the total revenue. The ones grown under the panels were able to fetch 43,000 Kenyan shillings, while under the control plot we just generated 20,000. Under the panels, we used less water by 16,000 liters.
According to World Bank data, more than half of Africa's population did not have access to electricity by 2019. Agrivoltaic technology combines land dedicated to solar panels with land dedicated to agriculture to improve food security and grid connectivity.
We have learned that unless you solve for all the problems at the farm level, we are not going to see development happening. And that means that the farmer has not only an inputs problem, he's got a markets problem, he's got a capital problem, he's got a policy enabling problem. Over the last 15 years, over the last 20 to 30 years, all the players that have been in the agriculture ecosystem, we have put the foundations for why agribusiness is viable for the continent. Most of the technologies that we are talking about, we know which technologies have a chance of success on the continent. So because farmers are business people first and foremost, they then will have to see the benefit of adopting it. So the issue of cost of adoption, the issue of what it will bring as added value to them. So the technology is a welcome move, and we would be happy as Agro to see how do we start testing some of that technology in some of our model farms, because we work with over 10 million smallholder farmers, and create a business case for it.
After the successful rollout in Kenya, another trial is being set up in the neighboring Tanzania, the aim being to spread the technology across the continent. But farmers like Ann Watkins say they need help.
Being a capital-intensive project, the government maybe can put up policies in place when it comes to funding, maybe providing cheaper loans to farmers, and maybe organizing farmers into cooperatives, which may end up being a community project as a cooperative.
The initial cost of installing the project is high, but as a farmer, what you should consider is the returns. And the issue is, it's not something that you do today and tomorrow you're not going to have it. It's a long-term investment. And apart from that, if we look at the yields, the productivity, it's high because you're saving on the water and also the cost of electricity.
And of course, what is needed is partnerships. We have to collaborate. Both the innovators, the public sector, that is governments, the development partners who can bring patient capital that can get this development to be tested over 7 to 10 years, then only can you create a market for it. And then find ways of breaking bulk. I mean, if it's costing, I don't know what the cost is at the moment, I haven't seen the economics of the model, is you begin to figure out how do you take it to scale and what is the tipping point for it to be adopted at scale in Africa.
While adaptation of climate-smart technologies like agrivoltaic offers hope to farmers in the face of a changing climate, the challenge remains in the rollout to farmers in rural Africa who need such technologies the most.